Hey everybody, this is John from Camping Lovers, Texas. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. And you know, during this time of quarantine, we're not allowed to go out. We can't go camping. We can't do anything because of the parks being closed. Everything's shut down. And last night I wanted to put my tent up in my backyard. Uh, I I just wanted to do something that resembled camping, and it was supposed to rain really hard this weekend, and as you can see, it's not raining. So I woke up this morning disappointed that I didn't put my tent up. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna at least cook breakfast outside, try to get some resemblance of camping. So let me show you what I got, and I'll get everything set up, and then I'll come back to you. Hold on just a minute. I just wanted to show you what I got set up here for breakfast this morning. I decided I was going to go ahead and make what I call eggs in a nest, and you'll see how that works out here in a little bit. But first thing I wanted to do was show you my what I got set up. This right here is my camping cook set configuration, and this bag here, it holds just about everything that I need to go camping in. What I have in here right now is two plastic bowls. I have a bunch of stuff to cook with. I have a spoon, or a ladle basically, something to flip sausage with or whatever. I have a spatula, plastic spatula. I have another that basically where the handle opens up and you can dip stuff out with. I have a longer plastic spoon. I have a basic Boy Scout mess kit. I have some denatured alcohol. I have some popsicle sticks that I did not clean because the sugar basically is flammable, so it helps these ignite a little bit better if I'm needing to ignite something. I got a plastic fork, a spoon, and on this side, that's actually a knife right there. I have some foldable sporks and forks. I have this thing right here. It's perfect. It's got some cotton on the inside, and then what this is it's a flint for you strike the cotton that's in here, and then that's how you start your fire. Okay, so the first thing I did was process some of this wood here to make fire with, but the first thing you ever want to do is have some coffee. So I'm gonna try to light this little cube here. I want to use this stove. This is the first time I've ever used this stove. So I want to try to light this stove for some coffee. Okay, what I had to do was I had to get some of that dryer lint, and I had to use my sparker to light that cube. So now that I got the cube lit, I'm gonna put my water pot on top of here. Like, that's my cup. And I'm gonna put the lid on it just to see if I can get some boiling water for some coffee. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start my stove up that my friend Chef gave to me, and see if I can start cooking some eggs in a nest. Looks like I got some good coffee water going here. I'm gonna take the lid, and it's starting to bubble up there. So as you can see, I had to use my trusty ferro rod to get that fire started is just now catching that fire starter, homemade fire starter on the lint. And sooner or later that's going to flame up, and then I'm going to put some popsicle sticks on it to keep it going. In about 5 minutes we got a rolling boil, so it looks like I'm ready for some coffee. I wanted to try this new stove out that my friend gave me, and so looks like I got a fire going now. And once that gets started, I got my coffee ready to. It's just those tea bag type coffee things that I'm letting soak in there, fixing to. And I put my Hot Lips lip protector on there. So I wanted to try this out, cook some breakfast. This stove over here, it worked great for boiling coffee, making the coffee hot. I haven't used that to boil water yet, that Stanley Cook set, but one of these days I'm gonna try it out. But let's get this fire going. I'm gonna prep up the bread and everything and make some eggs in the nest. Looks like I got a good fire going in my new stove here. So what I've done is I've prepped some of the bread. What I did was I just took the cap off of the Mazola spray and I cut a hole in the bread just where the yolk of the egg can go. And so I got my frying pan right here, and I'm going to put that on top of the stove, and I'm going to spray that and then I'm going to put that toast on there, and then I'm going to fry an egg. And then after everything's done, then I'm going to cook some Canadian bacon to go along with it. So let me show you how that's going to work. So I put some butter in the frying pan, spread it around, take some toast, throw it on there, spread it around, get it toasty on both sides. Take it off the fire, move that to the side. Look how high that fire is going. So now what I've done is I cracked an egg. Thank you, Chef, for these fresh eggs. And so I cracked them and I put them in the frying pan. Then I'm going to take my spatula over here, and when it gets ready, I'm going to flip it over. Now I sprayed the frying pan with that Mazola stuff. Now, since I'm doing this with one hand, I would normally put salt and pepper on this, but I'm not going to do it while trying to video it. Now I flipped it over, and that's what it looks like on one side. Now it looks like that egg is getting pretty well cooked. It's about ready to take it off. I had to spray the frying pan one more time, even though it's supposed to be a non-stick surface. I had to spray it one more time. So now I took my egg in the nest and put it on the Boy Scout plate, and that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to take me some Canadian bacon and fry it up and throw it on there. By the way, that coffee turned out perfect. So I put some Canadian bacon on there. Looks like the fire is going down a little bit. I might have to add a little bit more wood, but it should be enough to make that Canadian bacon come out just right. While that Canadian bacon's still cooking, I decided to come to you guys and let you know I'm just out here in my backyard because of this quarantine. All the parks are closed and everything, and I have a pretty good sized backyard. I wish I would have put my tent up last night, but I didn't, because I thought it was going to rain. But I wanted to tell Chef Preston, thank you so much for giving me those fresh eggs and helping me to get all this stuff together. She's at home right now, camping in her living room, and she's using cardboard boxes and everything to do camping. As you can see, I got my KFPS shirt on, my hoodie on, and I just wanted to say hey everybody to the KFPS. I'm also going to post this on Camping Lovers Texas, so I'll let you know when the Canadian bacon's done. starting to smell good. Okay, there's the finished product. I'll let you know what it tastes like after I get done eating. Still got quite a bit of fire going. Well, there it is, all cut up and ready to eat. Mmm, ham and eggs and bread. Can't beat it. Well, that's it for me today. I'm gonna finish eating and clean up. See y'all later.